Hey, so we're testing our meme of drakes. We decided that a grouping of drakes is actually called a meme. Don't know. That's what we came up with. And from the last one, what we did was we went and did this site here. I forget what it was, but maybe it was a Forlorn Den or Forsaken Den. I'm not sure. But the ships weren't very big, but there were tons of them, like 100. There's so many. And so I'm cleaning it up, and so far it looks like the loot is really bad. I was really hopeful because the first bit of loot, the very first piece, was worth like 313,000. I thought, oh, well, if it keeps on that trend, then it actually might turn out to be pretty good. But in actuality, I've pulled in some of it now, and I mean, there's still a lot more here, but I pulled in some of it now, and where it just double that, 638,000. Not million, thousand. So it's not a huge amount. Now I'm going to let this character continue to pick it all up and to get the salvage and stuff and see if, you know, there's any value to it or whatnot. I'm not 100% sure that there is. So, in fact, I'm pretty sure it's likely that there's not. And so then we've got our other guys here. And so got 3 drakes. And so we're testing this with 3 of them. And I think it's time to test with a different site, you know, a bigger site. And so we're gonna try a Sancha Forsaken Rally Point. Or is it Forsaken Hubs that we were doing? Shit, I don't remember now. Maybe it was a Forsaken Hub. I think that's what it was. Alright. Let's take the squad to within 50. We'll see what happens. That sound is wild. If you're hearing just one, you just hear your own, but this, I'm hearing all 3 of them at the same time. Right, we have to get our first wreck out here. So, and then we can orbit that wreck. How's the shields doing on everything? They're all doing okay. Shields are not doing bad. No wrecks yet, though. Come on, guys. Alright, fine. We start orbiting ships. Going 3 different directions or whatever. That's fine. I still haven't killed one of them. This is embarrassing. There we go. There is our first wreck. And we will orbit it. Alright. Now 2 of them are taking damage to their shields. But it's not heavy. The Dami remote reps, well, but those are battleships. And so this is 300 million on the field for 3 of them, as opposed to, you know, the Damis, which are going to be 400 to 500 million each. So we could say, you know, 1.4 billion on the field for 3 of them. So now, I didn't have any aggro problems this time. All 3 of them have been doing fine. Now I wonder what would happen if I throw out my drones. I'm gonna throw out my drones on all of them, and we're gonna see.
To give the command requires you to have an active target.
Alright. I don't know what'll happen with this. But I'm gonna watch real closely to see if the drones start getting a whole bunch of aggro. I did go and pray to the sun god. Wow, look at all of them around the one drone. Or around the one ship. Look at all of them. Kind of cool. Pretty wild, actually.
Module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
Dami would kill stuff real quickly.
A
Well,
module has run out of charges.
yeah, and you know. Alright, here comes the next wave. So far, you know, I guess my drones here have decided not to fight because nothing's aggroing them. Oh, drones on 2 of them are not doing anything. Interesting. So they're still firing missiles, but as far as drones attacking things, they're not really doing it. Because they're all too far away. Alright. We're going to change the orbit. This guy's shields are having a hard time. Look at that. I mean, it's keeping up, but really wish these drones would be smarter, but of course, you know, they are drones. Alright, I've told all my drones to attack again. What's the skill point requirements to do this? You just need to be able to fly a Drake with auto-targeting missiles and have multiple accounts. The skill's more about yourself than it is about your character, actually. Well, my shields are still doing okay. He seems to be the main one. The bottom right seems to be the main one getting flak. But the recharge is doing okay. Yeah, the showing the waves of hostiles is something that they added recently, which is very nice. Right, we'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, so Drone Bunny could you know, Drone Bunny setup stuff is just such a pain in the butt. Alright, my shields on the lower right, 60%. Oh, now the lower left is getting hit. So they really all have to be able to withstand everything and have good shields to tank everything. Yeah, see, they switched on who they're shooting now.
A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
So I would say that as it stands right now, the site is taking longer to do than with an Ishtar with these three. Comes wave 5. And it landed pretty close to all three of them. Drones are auto-engaging, which is nice. Oh, I'm getting scrammed by one of them. It's probably the closest one, so it's probably the one that he's shooting. They're all still doing their thing. The drones seem to be on one that maybe not be getting shot at. They're all still shooting. Seems like a job for 3 Ishtars. Well, I think 1 Ishtar might be more efficient. I'm looking at time here. Well, no. Let's see here. We're on wave 4 of 6. Maybe I'm on the wrong type of site. God, why can't I remember? Here, I have it in notes. It is. I'm on the right type of site. We'll see what it ends up at if I end up that I've done it in less than 30 minutes. I have some times on some of these written down. What's interesting is that my drones have not been getting attacked. And drones started fighting on all of them already.
A module has run out of charges.
Like, I wonder, you know, what other ship combos we can do this with. So I'm basically set up to be able to do this with as many as 8 ships. Which may sound a little bit crazy, but it's what I've been working on. And
A module has run out.
all 3 of these can fly Ishtars right now. And I seem to have enough horsepower in the computer to do this. Although, if you want to see something crazy, make sure I'm not dying on anything. Okay. Look at that for crazy. That is my CPU. My Ultra 9 285K. That sucker is... I'm getting my money's worth. Now, they've said that this change coming on the 16th... Yeah, this is on the new computer. This change coming on the 16th is going to lessen the load on CPUs and thus give us more FPS. That's how they kind of described it. So we'll see how that fares. My temperatures and everything are staying okay. I do not need a heater in the room. You are correct. I do not need a heater in the room. So yeah, so this is with 5 clients running. I did do 7 clients successfully, and this is all at full graphics too, which has been one of my requirements for how I put all this together. I got to be able to do it at full graphics, and it's working. So. As I get more characters trained up, we'll add more. And eventually, I'm going to buy a 5090. GPU, I got it replaced. And it's working its ass off now. Windows 11. Oh, I'm not paying attention. 2 of these were not shooting. Good luck getting a 5090. Well, I don't have the money to buy it today anyway. I gotta pay my taxes first. And that's way more than a 5090. They did not clarify what they did. It is the same card, but they did not state what they did, and I couldn't tell that there was any work done to it. I'm thinking that it might have been a firmware thing. That's my guess. So this is working. If I could get another one, I could do it faster. And this is fifth wave. Yeah, we're not gonna break the record for doing it with an Ishtar. And an Ishtar has 695 DPS in the configuration that I've been using. And this is over 1,000 DPS. But one of the things is that each one of these has a little DPS. The drones are a little bit of DPS. The drones are 78. I think there's 78 DPS each one of the ships, and then it's 298. I'm looking at this alert. All right, pulling drones in. Keeping an eye on things. I may have to abandon this one. We'll see. This person's coming into Loki. Keeping an eye. They're not quite next door yet, but they're coming this direction. So the nice thing about this is that if I were to get dropped on in here, it's not the same guy as earlier, no. All right, time to go. All right, so this is him right here, and Salvarans. Let's see who the other guy was who attacked me. He was called Deliverance Arrival. There he is. Oh, he's an anthema. So this oh, he's right next to me. Gee whiz. Is he bumping me? Oh, now he's going through the gate. Okay. Now he's over here. Okay. Well. Okay, he went through this system already. But now he's on the backside. And so here's where I've been working, and now he's come through here, he's down here now. So you don't know when he's going to come back up here. He's probably going to make this circle and come back out, but you just don't know. So, and what kind of timeline was I? I was at 35 minutes. It's around the same time as a whatchamadoodle. Let's see, what is that madoodle? It's around the same time as a single Ishtar, and which means that I could really make a lot more money if I was doing like 3 Ishtars instead or something, you know? Oh, this guy, he's making noise now. Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out where all the noise is coming from. So there's a lot of noises that in this configuration that maybe I want to start changing how the audio is on each one of the clients. So I might want to start using some audio muting. Yeah, so we're about 35 minutes in on it, and the yeah. Oh, how does the cost of the 3 Drakes compare to 1 Ishtar? So these are what, 110 million each? Yeah, 110 million each. Ishtar is 260 million. So they're costing a little bit more. All right, so this guy here who's being my scout, We're gonna move him. I think. Nah, I'm not gonna move him. I'm gonna leave him here, and we'll look at this gate again. Okay, the guy's in the other system, like I was saying now.
Dragons have balls of steel.
LaxGuy23 just subscribed. Space Pixels continue, good to see you, MD.
Yes, Space Pixels continue. So there is the alert there. He's in the other system there. And Lax Guy, 57 months as a sub. All right. Oh, let's see here. Let's see what your Twitch avatar is looking like currently. All right, he is back in the system here. He is heading on out, looks like. Yeah. Well, they had that gate camped too. They didn't catch him. They tried though. They did try. Yeah, that noise is the intel tool. All right, so let's see here. Lax Guy, I don't know what it is, man. You are super pretty. Oh my goodness. I'll save that and I'll put that into our Discord if you want a copy of that. So thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Okay, so this guy has moved on. Rift Intel. Probably by next week I'll have a command for it, and the and I'm gonna do an overview of it on how it's all working and stuff. So, all right, let's see here. We're gonna dock this guy.
Docking request accepted.
And we're just gonna look at the loot real quick, and then as long as this guy doesn't pop back down in, then we'll go head out again. So yeah, the scene transition is just a fade, but yeah, I've got quite a setup going here. This is what my vision was been all along. It's just that I need my tech to catch up. So, all right, so here we have in the fleet hangar 4.6 million, and is that with the salvage? No. Let's put the salvage in there too. Hey, that guy is continuing to move out. That alert was him moving away. Okay, let's put this in the fleet hangar. And so 11.3 million in that one site. Not very good. There was over 100 ships in that other site that I did. All right, so we're gonna go back to it, and warp the squad within 30.
Warp drive active. Drive active.
All right, he's continuing to head out. All right. Get these drones involved. There we go. Look at that. Now this guy's getting clobbered upper right. But they don't ever seem to get down below 50% shield. Now this is a Forsaken hub. It could be different if we did something else, like a haven. These are the last ones. There's only a couple ships left here. Combined, we're about 1100 DPS. So I'd like to get like at least 6 going. So there could be like 2200 DPS. And at 2200 DPS, we should be able to clear these in about 10 minutes. That's the last one. And there we go. We got ourselves a successful meme of drakes. Okay. We'll undock this guy.
Warp drive active.
How much ran from that site? About 55 million. And in total. So the efficiency on this is not high enough yet. I think I still have some more work to do to get the efficiency up. All right, we're gonna... It's the same as running one Ishtar, basically. Now this one will pay out better than the other one for what's it called? Salvage and such. It'll just pay out better for salvage and loot. It'll pay out a lot better than the other one. So, and I have this all set up to be they're all auto firing. All right. So that is clearing it up. Now I have it orbiting so that it catches the outside stuff that the MT for efficiency. The MTU doesn't need to pull it in if I can salvage stuff that doesn't have loot. And then since these guys are in a different they are in a different squad, even though they're all in the same fleet, I can warp them all to a safe spot and leave my salvage guy there to do his thing. Great, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.